Loot boxes, the real-life equivalent of gambling that treasure chest is not a mimic. Recently, HMV released their own otaku loot box focused on East meets West, and given its silly premise, only a fool would buy it. Boom. I bought it. So as you can tell from the outside, it costs £29.99, which is the equivalent to around 35 to 40 US dollars, or around 55 to 60
dollary dues,
and promises to award loot of around double that price. So what was inside? To open it, I used this small knife from my kitchen and try not to slice my fingers off while awkwardly filming this. Opening up, we have an Attack on Titan Season 4 notebook, which is very topical given the final season, Part 3, Part 2, has finally concluded. Honestly, it's a nice blank notebook which can be used for any reason whatsoever, with some okay cover art. To write on it, they also provided some nice similarly branded stationery. Nothing to die for so far, but that will change with some Season 1 My Hero Academia badges. You can tell that it is Season 1 through Todoroki's awful hero outfit. That was so hideously looking that it was canned at the end of the first season. Definitely a step down from the previous pieces of loot, and this is compounded by this rubber keychain of Deku. Now, I'm not the most die-hard My Hero Academia fan, but I doubt that there are many people out there that would want a rubber Deku keychain from Season 1. So far, not the best. So how about we move on to this big item? It is a big ceramic sake set, which looks good with a retro wave style. Not something I'd necessarily buy for myself, but something I will keep nonetheless. From the main hype item in the loot box to the barely worth it item, we now have Death Note vinyl stickers. Why? This thing confuses me, but no doubt some major Death Note fan will be after them. After this, you get the art print by Hiroshiga, which looks nice and comes in its own glass frame. The only downside is this disclaimer at the bottom of the print, which does take away from how nice the print otherwise is. And finally, to wrap it all up, we have these magnets from Dragon Ball Z, which I would say is the most timeless out of all the anime and manga merchandise in the box, with the magnets only featuring Dragon Ball Z characters, even including
Raditz.
Now, with the loot collected from the box, how much is it actually worth? According to the shop which sells the loot box items, starting with the highest amount and moving down, the Vincent Trinidad Sake set is worth £19.99. This print is apparently worth £13.99. The Dragon Ball Z magnet set is worth £7.99. The Attack on Titan Season 4 notebook is worth £6.99. And the corresponding Attack on Titan stationery is worth £5.99. The My Hero Academia badges are worth £2.99. And the Deku keychain is surprisingly worth only £2.49. I know, I personally was surprised that apparently the badges are worth more than the keychain, but these things do happen, and what more can I say? Finally, the Death Note stickers are £1.49, which adds up to a total of £61.92 with the box, if you bought all the items individually at full market price. So you are getting over £60 of value if you were to get the items directly from the shop, but is the shop's value actually correct? As it'd be easy for them to jack up the price of something no one really buys, and then use it as a marketing tool to hype up the value of the mystery box to increase its sales. To check this, and to see how much the free market would value these items, I headed to the freest market of them all.
eBay.
Whatever you do, don't sell it on eBay.
You, eBay!
No eBay!
On eBay, I found that the price fluctuated heavily compared to the price from the website. The Attack on Titan Season 4 notebook and stationery were being sold for above the price on the website, with the notebook having confirmed sales, meaning people have actually bought it for that higher price. The other branded merch, such as the magnets, were being sold for the same or a tiny bit more than how much they were being advertised for. The only exception was the prints and the sake drinking cups. With the drinking cups, I've seen them being going for over £5 less than the website rate, and the print value is completely arbitrary, as with most art prints, as I've not found an exact matching listing yet, with the price for similar prints ranging from £7 to £8.50. Even with a reduction in value of the cups and the prints, the box is still worth more than you paid for, so it is definitely worth it value-wise. To conclude, was this worth it? I'm going to try and eBay all the stuff I don't want and give the rest away as Christmas presents, to benefit the most from it financially. I would not recommend you get more than one of these boxes, as honestly I don't think there is that much variety in the items you get, as it seems like there will be something from Vincent Trinidad, along with a print, combined with whatever shonen anime loot they have on hand, meaning the boxes will lack the variety of the other anime loot boxes out there. But as a one-off splurge or a Christmas gift, I'll definitely recommend it. If you like shonen anime, that is.